touch the view through the eyes of those who were there to see. Travel through time immemorial. Time travel to the future, to the past. Hear from the souls, those who were there and saw what went on. Join us in our journey through time.
Welcome to a new edition of Time Travel News. In today's show, we want to commemorate the 4th of July and give honor to whom honor is due, the Spaniard who saved the American Revolution. His name is Bernardo De Galvez.
From a mountain village in Malaga, Spain, he was governor of the Louisiana Territory at the time of the American Revolution. This territory was then a vast province of the Spanish Empire that covered most of the central area of what is now the United States. Bernardo de Galvez, wounded in several battles, fought and defeated the British along the Gulf Coast in his crucial intervention for American independence. We sent our special envoy Paul Reese to the year 1790 and met with Mr. Galvez.
So I'm driving with my mother in southern Spain, up in the hills by this village called Macharavillaya. And they're having fireworks and the whole village is in uproar. And I said, Mom, what's going on? And she said, well, they're celebrating 4th of July. And I said, 4th of July? That's an American celebration. We're in Spain. Have they lost their mind, their sense of identity? She said, no, it's this man who was from the village. They're honoring him because he saved the American Revolution.
Congressional Record Volume 160 states that George Washington acknowledged that the military actions of de Galvez were decisive for the outcome of the war.
George Washington acknowledged that your military actions were decisive for the outcome of the war. Now, what military actions were those?
The American colonists had no chance against the British, who were enemies of Spain, so we decided to help them. The English had control of every port and had completely blockaded the 13 colonies. The Americans could not get any supplies, weapons, ammunition, or anything. Me and my troops launched an attack on all British main posts on the Gulf, winning every battle.
According to the official accounts, you freed the Mississippi Valley from British forces, fought all along the Gulf Coast, took down all the forts, all the English forts in several battles.
Yes, through the Mississippi, we were able to supply the Americans with weapons, ammunition, clothes, pretty much everything they needed to fight a war.
Now, everyone knows that about the French, about how the French helped George Washington.
We defeated the English at Fort Butte, Baton Rouge, Natchez, Mobile, Alabama, and Pensacola. And all this was 2 years before France became active in the war. American history is mostly written from a Protestant perspective, and besides the so familiar demonizing propaganda that portrays Spaniards as cruel gold, thirsty conquistadors that speak with a lisp, they have denied giving Spain any credit for any positive achievement whatsoever.
Things have changed. Recognized by George Washington as a man whose military actions decided the outcome of the war. And in 2014, Bernardo de Galvez was the 8th person in the history of the United States to be granted the status of honorary citizen.
His portrait was also hanged at the Capitol in Washington.
So I had a friend who was a Chicano studies teacher, and he used to mention how the Texas cowboy is actually not an American thing. It was a Mexican thing. Texas was taken by the U.S. in the Mexican-American War. But it used to be Mexico, and that's where the cowboy culture started. I heard a claim that actually the original cowboys were neither American nor Mexican, that they were Spanish.
Because I commissioned the first Longhorn cattle drive through Texas in 1779, to feed my troops that were fighting the British along the Gulf Coast.
I think it's fascinating, and I'm shocked that Hollywood hasn't made a movie about you, or that the history books in America don't even talk about you. Anyway, it's an honor. It's an honor to meet you and to be able to speak with you, thanks to our time travel device, that we can have this opportunity, this great, amazing opportunity to hear straight from you. Thank you. Thank you for meeting with us.
Thank you for having me. If you go by my village, please say hi to. Never mind, they are all dead.
That's it for today, folks. This is Time Travel Views.
Thank you for watching. If you like our content, please share and subscribe. I am Ariana Jones.
And I am Sean Gonzalez.